The Sisters of Battle rely greatly on their faith. It is their sustenance and their shield. When they first came to the tainted world of Kaurava, Confessor Turganum March was quick to see how much holy light and fire it would take to cleanse the 4 planets. He therefore brought the living Saint Anais and placed her in their primary bastion in Sama on Kaurava 1. Following a secret and ancient practice, the living saint was imbued with the inviolable aura, an aura of invincibility which would prevent any chance, he thought, of defeat. Guarded at the last by this inviolable aura, the Sisters of Battle marched with great surety. Who, in truth, would dare oppose them? What adversary could faith and fire not sweep from before them? In the face of chaos and vile aliens, the Sisters of Battle merely redoubled their fervent prayers and penances and fought on. They came to believe that glorious victory was the only outcome. The idea that any would dare attack their mighty bastion was unthinkable. The possibility that their bastion could fall beyond belief.
Good, she comes.
Sisters, the living holy saint of the Emperor, Saint Anais, scourge of heretics. Now, in the name of the Emperor!
Good.
There, it is done. May the Emperor's blessing carry us on to victory, sisters!
We thank you, honored martyr.
So... it is true, then. These blessed shrines will confer invincibility?
Indeed. Within each shrine lies a true and sacred relic of the ecclesiarchy. Now that the edifices have been blessed by a living saint, they confer upon her the inviolable aura, as scribed and fervently mastered by the great ecclesiarch Jonasiah Vuonis.
And wherever she goes, no harm may befall us?
Precisely. Neither our persons nor our belongings.
One pure bright candle amidst a sea of filth and darkness!
That is well said, Canoness. This is a tainted system. It may, in fact, be irredeemable.
Then we shall purge it with fire. I have yet to find a cinder that was not faithful in its praise of the Emperor. All is made ready?
Yes, mistress.
Good. These would-be conquerors shall have a taste of our fire and faith. The Emperor will punish them through us.
We feel you.
Steel yourself enough, my sisters. The time of battle draws near!
Stand back! To arms! The Dark Eldar, where shall we strike? The enemy is upon us! But now! We thirst for battle!
Death.
Our counter Our manlings have spied a camp not far from here. They said it was in the direction of the last attack. The point is ours!
Strike them down!
It is done.
What will? There is always to be done.
Never!
We thirst for battle.
By the time they
I thirst for violence.
Where shall we strike?
I do your bidding. Yes.
By the thirst, we are taking fire!
I thirst.
We stand ready!
I thirst.
I go. No! Not the whip! Where? Where? It is done. Where?
There is mischief to be done!
Yes. I am ready.
They think themselves mighty, but our devotion grants us strength beyond the scope of mortal arms.
I like it better when I'm sitting and Blair dying! Our orders?
It is done.
What are our orders?
We are your
We thirst for battle!
Death is my meat. Terror.
Where's that glory? I long for the hunt!
When do we fight?
They cower. We cower.
I long to shed
We
blood.
thirst for battle! We are ready! What now?
Cower, you dogs!
We stand ready!
We guard the Archon!
There is mischief to be done!
We are valiant! We are the blind by death!
When do we fight?
I can go fast! What are our orders?
my sisters! Do not falter! Do not blink until the enemy are cinders! Cinders and ash!
No! Not the whip! The seed is planted. I am ready. I go.
Yes?
I thirst.
My Reaver Deathlight is pure pain. Reaver Deathlight.
En route!
We hunger to make great.
We guard the Archon.
I thirst.
I can go
We're
fast.
ready! What now?
Reaver Deathlight. Fastest instrument of pain.
By the thirst! We are taking fire!
There is much terror to reign.
We are ready!
Skyboard's ready. I go faster.
I want the commanders taken out of combat. Dispatch the assassins! Immediately!
Can outrun me.
From the depths of Gomorrah, we are the flesh corpse of the Coven with the less you say. Name it, and it shall be yours.
No! Not the whip! No! Not the whip!
Where are my
I will do it!
peace, the misery?
The souls!
not me.
What's on?
Bring her deathless. Back to the instrument of pain. Bring her deathless. Back to the instrument of pain.
There is much terror to reign.
My skill is peerless.
I thirst for violence.
Close, we go. Spill their insides on the ground!
The sound of wings signal your demise. The earth does not deserve to touch my...
It recalls my days in the arena.
I am ready. Yes,
I like it better when I'm shooting and they're dying!
I will do it.
like the sweet sound of suffering.
We are being attacked!
And lo! Those who stand against the Emperor's will shall ever falter, and they shall ever fail! By his faithful they shall be crushed, they shall be burned, and surely cast into the pits of horrid void.
To the victor goes the spoil.
I long to experiment.
I am ready. It is done. The souls. I go.
Where are they?
Stand back!
We rise in number, we blind. I long to experiment.
There is much terror spread.
We stand ready!
We rise in number, we draw down to the sun.
We hang upon your words like a slave upon a chest on waiting.
The enemy is upon us!
Transformate and vaccinate. I hope that you have a vast enemy
It
for
recalls
us.
my days.
Mayhems of this.
We serve the Archon and no one is upon us!
Both sides. As order.
They cower. We
Take your time, Archon.
Show me a worthy foe.
Night.
Yes. It is done.
Victories are judged by the quality of your enemies.
my counsel.
Victories are judged by the quality of your enemies.
Venom is done waiting. I hope that you have a vast enemy for us. Last time, we barely warmed up the engines. We first for violence.
The nature of a man.
I hope that you have a vast enemy for us. Last time, we barely warmed up the engines.
I will do it. Where?
I thirst for violence.
Speed of operator of sky!
The lightning production facilities! Destroy it!
We are not yet short of the faithful and ready for battle!
Where's the hornet?
You need my counsel.
They die now!
What are our orders?
I stand ready.
Right. Ravager, stand ready.
I like it better when I'm shooting and they're dying!
Heavy armor. Heavy lead.
Lucius will be mine.
We are being attacked!
I go where?
Live for the thrill.
For your sake, this better be important.
The voice is ours!
We will bring them down.
Full of faith, we march! From convent to convent, our numbers grow, and so our might!
They shall not pierce this side. Heavy armor. Heavy lead.
You need my counsel.
Right. More of that. Bring us to the field of battle. Bring us to the field of battle.
I thirst. You will know.
Ravager, stand.
Show some respect for your own sake.
Victories are judged by the quality of your enemies.
What is our ongoing plan?
Thirst for combat. May victory lie here. I thirst for combat. There are none like me. Lucius will be mine.
Better be
Imperial walls are closing in.
Momentary failure.
They rise. What are our orders? We go swiftly. We have lost the element of surprise!
Master.
I can feel your eagerness to get away.
I long to shed blood. I long to shed blood.
We are ready.
We are moving our council.
No! Not the whip!
We thirst for
This
battle!
one exists to obey.
Our orders! Immediately. Stand back! Immediately. We go. We go. Swift and deadly. Yes, immediately. We go. Quickly. Immediately. We go. Swift and deadly. Bring us to the field of regional squadron complete.
It is unknown to me.
We thirst for violence. None stand our blast. We
We're shooting in flares!
immediately.
The enemy is upon us!
Bring us to the field of ready, my Archon.
I will do it.
They shall not dim the light. Bring us to the field of battle.
The wind mocks the fire deeds.
I long
We
to
have
shed
Heavy armor, heavy lance.
With our Archon command,
We thirst for violence.
I will do it.
We thirst for violence. They shall not dim the tide. We will bring them down. They shall not dim the tide. Our orders. We go. You can rely upon our need for pay. What are our orders? Venom is done waiting. Your elite Venom unit is ready.
Strike!
They shall not dim the tide. I look forward to keeping your name, my Eldar.
No! Not the whip! It is done.
I will have my oracle. Prying dark lenses, testing night shields. Right.
Strike! Warrior squad, ready to kill! The spoils of war sound the hour. We are taking fire!
Resume patrol ready for service.
Our blood shall purify the ground we tread. Pain is but sin and weakness leaving the mortal form. Evil die as martyrs.
What's will?
Not be beaten all the time.
They die this day to be done.
Hold the cage.
Where shall we strike?
Killing is my birthright.
They shall cry in pain. What are our orders? We go.
At last we strike. We tell you the battle might pass us by.
Never. Never. Okay. It is done.
Not with death.
The point is ours.
I am ready.
There is mischief to be done.
I am ready. I do your bidding.
They shall not pierce this hide.
I thirst for combat.
Your lead.
Heavy armor. Heavy left.
We are ready. I hope they
Shall not pierce this hide.
An enemy with your skill, I trust. We live to fly.
There is much terror spread.
Brace yourself. You're in for a whole new world of hurt.
Once again strong! To the crusade and death to the enemy!
The servants of the Coven are here.
Unworthy fools! You shall not harm this holy place! It is true then. These blessed shrines will confer invisibility. And wherever she goes, no harm may befall us?
Precisely. Neither our persons nor our belongings.
We are moving out. We move in the shadows. A good place for an ambush.
Patience is the lesser beings. We live to kill.
Far above your station.
Where are my victims?
Do not presume to order us around.
Bring us to the field of battle. Heavy lances.
No, not the whip!
We rise in number. We blot out the sun.
An enemy worthy of our skill.
Your blasphemy is annulled!
We go to show these Monkai the Eldar.
I thirst.
At last we strike. We fear the battle like passers-by.
Your demise.
Reaper moving to ambush point.
Does not deserve to touch my feet.
None can withstand our blast.
I have sort of
Who shall taste my trident?
At last we strike. We fear the battle like passers-by. We go to show these Monkai the error of their ways.
Death is imminent.
He's done waiting. I will have like the last time, we barely won out. We go to show these Monkai the error of their
Every sister to the last would rather die a holy martyr in a field of flame than lay down her arms. Exalted and luminous saint, I beg you, fight by our side. Together we will fight. And by the Emperor's will, we will triumph!
My skill
We still wait for our chance to bring death.
Keep on coming.
We fear the battle like passers-by.
Sisters, our foes have shattered two of the shrines. We must defend the remaining two, to our last highest breaths!
Take his master! We will be the storm of your
for our chance to bring death. Are you even ready? What are your orders, my ally?
Above your station. My chariot roars in the dark cities filled with pain. Pain is unknown to me. That might break this thing. True nobility graces
We are bound by nothing.
We
bring the architects as your service master.
Death is my beg for mercy. No, help you.
This shall be a great feast.
There is much terror to bring.
We are witches, killing.
It obeys.
The nature of a man is my time.
The mistress of death has come. This is my trident.
What shall I chronicle for you, master?
Agony and fear fall upon you.
In you go!
An enemy worthy of skill, I trust.
I am a storm of agony and fear hard upon you.
White Dragon Phoenix fades and standing battalions.
Lay down your life. That might bring
Talk is cheap. Where's the fight?
At last we strike.
In ruins.
Woe unto us!
We are forsaken. Is all lost. And yet we must fight. Sisters, we must fight and go in glory.
Orders to the letter. We shall combat as of beings. What is your wish, my uncle? While our alliance holds, we shall go where we want. We deal pain. We still wait for our chance to walk it down.
For combat.
Systems of beings. We live to kill.
Sisters, we must go as martyrs. We must go in flames. In flames.
From the moment that Archontaril's raiding force crossed into the Sama district, it was a contest of speed versus flame, of jagged and poisonous wickedness against stiff and narrow zeal. Unfortunately for the Sisters of Battle, the ruthless force with which the Dark Eldar struck them was simply too great. The marauders of the Blackheart Cabal were like a dark torrent, crashing through the Imperial City, smashing the Sisterhood's battlements. The Dark Eldar swooped down on many of the Sisters of Battle with such speed that they had not time to make martyrs of themselves. Instead, they would become the slaves and playthings of the debased Dark Eldar. One lone Sister of Battle they tortured to the point of madness, then left, where she could someday strike fear into the hearts of others by muttering of the horrors she had seen.